Hi everyone, I'm Renee. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how I use the buttercream transfer technique to make this pretty flower pattern cake. The cake I'm decorating today is a 6-inch cube, so I made sure I picked a design that was a square and I sized it to the dimensions of my cake. The pattern I'm using today is a free coloring page that I found on the internet. I'll have a link below if you want to use it. All I did was color it in and make copies. I taped one copy down to a rigid surface and taped parchment paper on top. I'm going to start with the black outlines and detail. I have my black Swiss meringue buttercream in a piping bag with a coupler so I can change the tip if I need to. I'm starting out with a number 2 to have a nice bold outline. I like to start from the center and work my way out, working with the smaller details and outlines of the design first. It's important to note that you should use a butter-based and all butter buttercream for this technique, because when you refrigerate it or freeze it, it's going to chill to a solid state. If you use a shortening buttercream, it's harder to get buttercream to be solid when we're trying to transfer the pattern to the cake later. If you're looking for a good butter-based buttercream, I have a recipe for my Swiss meringue buttercream online, and I'll post a link to that below in the description box as well. It's important to make sure that your lines are laying flat to the surface of the parchment paper, and if necessary, you'll notice that I'll go through with a toothpick and gently push the line down. Once I've finished my outline, I'm going to go through and fill in any areas that are the same color as the outline. In this case, it's the black, and the outside border will be filled in with the black. Once my outlining is complete, I'm going to set this in the refrigerator to chill. I want the outlines to set hard before I continue. Now that the outlines have set up, all I have to do is go in and fill in the spaces with my colored buttercreams. It can be difficult to color Swiss meringue buttercream. I have a video coming out very soon that will show you how to do just that. So I will post a link in the description here once that video has been published. Now, I've filled in all these colors all in one go, but if you find that your outlines are starting to soften a little bit and maybe push out of place, go ahead and stick this in the refrigerator to let those chill and harden up a little bit. But be sure that if you do that, you've completed filling in one entire area first. Otherwise, you'll have marks in the buttercream where the seams are. Now that all of the colors have been filled in, I'm going to chill this again to let it set. Once my pattern is set, I'm applying more of my background buttercream, which is the same color I used to ice the cake, and I'm going to smooth that out so I have a nice smooth and flat surface when I apply this to my cake. Once the surface is smooth and level, I'm going to chill this panel again until it's solid. Now that we have a nice solid panel, we can apply it to the cake. Add a smooth layer of fresh buttercream so it will stick, and then you just lift up the panel to the cake, making sure it's centered. and give it a gentle push to adhere it. Now just gently peel back the parchment paper, and it's okay if you lose a few pieces. We can go back in and patch that with our buttercream afterwards. And here you can see I just go in with a pastry tip and patch any holes from when I peeled the parchment paper off. I'm filling in the sides because my panels are each 6 inches by 6 inches, so there's a little bit of a gap there because of the buttercream on the cake. So I'll just fill that in with my border color, which is black. And clean that up a bit. And now I can add a nice decorative border. And that's pretty much it. You would just make 4 of these panels, 1 for each side of the cake. And I'm going to leave the top without a pattern. And when you're all done and everything's been chilled again, you can go back with a small spatula and kind of smooth out any mistakes. And that's it. Thanks for watching! Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss new videos, and feel free to leave any video requests down below in the comments.